Good morning, everyone. Mike Smith here from Xiaomi Websites, on my veranda again, thinking about stuff. And what a gorgeous Brisbane day, particularly after yesterday's rain. So today I want to talk about the importance of copywriting. And copywriting plays a part in the writing of website pages, and in the particular context that I'm interested in emails that may form part of your marketing. And of course, we can all write that ourselves. And some people are more skilled with language, some people are more skilled with persuasive language, than others. Not all of us are experts at this, though. I'm certainly not an expert copywriter. As an English teacher, I could probably do a reasonable job, but I'm not an expert. So where would the art of copywriting be particularly important? That's what I want to explore today. So the topic today is cart abandonment, and what you might do as a website owner to recover someone who has gotten almost all the way through the purchasing process, right up to the very end, where they're just about to press yes, confirm, buy this, and then they back out. And I'm sure you'd all identify with this. I've done it myself. I'm sure you have as well. You get all the way through, and then at that last moment, you're still not quite sure, is this a reasonable purchase? And at that point there, as the website owner, there is some technology that we can put into place that would either maybe bring a pop-up onto the screen, or if, depending on how far they've gone through the process, you could even follow up with an email that they receive after they abandon a purchase. And you can imagine this is a relatively sensitive situation here. You want to be careful how you approach people at this point. And that's where the art of copywriting can really play an important role. So in this situation, I think it's important to recognize that pop-ups generally annoy people. I mean, I know, and the marketing people will tell you that pop-ups will increase your conversion rate. That would be true. The numbers are undeniable, and follow-up emails are proven to increase conversion rate. But you also need to recognize, I think we all do this intuitively, that they are kind of annoying. They're intrusive. I don't like when, for example, when I'm trying to read a page and 15 seconds into reading something, a pop-up comes in front of me so that it obscures the actual text that I'm trying to read. And I'd have to say as well, with an email follow-up, say, for example, for a cart abandonment situation, you have to recognize that it's kind of creepy that someone would send me an email, someone who I didn't really know. Maybe it's the first time that I've visited this website. So what you actually say to someone in that situation has a big impact. But on the other hand, they were so close to making that purchase, and because your products are quality, of course they are. That product is going to be good for them. So maybe the copy needs to focus on that, And as I said before at the very beginning of this video, I'm not a copywriting expert, but I understand from a user perspective as well as from a technology perspective that it is a sensitive situation. And in this situation, you want a professional to help you out. And I think what can also help in this situation is if you have some more detailed knowledge about this particular person. So for example, are they a new visitor to your site? That might generate different text. Are they an existing customer? Have they purchased from you before? That might suggest different language in this follow-up, whether it's a pop-up or an email. So how do you select a copywriter who knows what they're doing? Now, I acknowledge the fact that copywriters are very skilled at what they do, and they can demonstrate success. However, can you find a copywriter that perhaps can be as nuanced as is possible with the technology on your site? For example, can you write different copy depending on whether someone's an existing customer or a new customer? Can you write copy that might be dependent on what previous purchases they've made if they're an existing customer? So as a website developer, I know that we can gather information and use that information to funnel people in different directions. So when selecting a copywriter and thinking about this situation of cart abandonment, just bear in mind that the technology allows you to segment the various people who are in the situation into different categories. New customers, existing customers who've made particular purchases before. And it's definitely worth thinking about different copy for all of those situations. And of course also selecting a copywriter who understands that you do have these different options, and who is not just the type of copywriter that will generate generic sales text, as effective as that may be, because we can do much better than that. We can use the knowledge that we have of your existing customers, for example, to make that more tailored, more personal, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It makes people feel like they're being responded to more personally. And in today's world, where we're bombarded with all sorts of sales and marketing techniques, in today's world, feeling cared for is it's kind of a novelty. So that's something to think about. And thanks very much for listening.